Okay, listen, if you have ever used Zoom car or just signed up and left the account idle, this is something you should seriously know. In June 2025, Zoomcar suffered a major data breach. Around 8.4 million users' personal detail got leaked online. Yes, you heard right. It's 8.4 billion. Actually, this is a huge number, and it's not just basic information. The data that got exposed, including your full name, phone number, email ID, home address, even your card detail if you have registered. Okay, and imagine someone have access of all these detail, including personal ID, current location, contact number. Then what could get happen? Now, this all come to light around in June 9 when Zoomcar employee received a direct message from someone who claims to have internal company data. That's when the company took it seriously and they're starting a formal investigation with a cybersecurity expert and reviewed the cloud infrastructure. Then say they have made changes now, retrieving internal access and improving the monitoring, but just talk real. Once the data is leaked, it can't be get pulled back. It's with hackers only. Okay, so Zoomcar is saying that no password or financial information were exposed, which is someone relieving. But honestly, when the kind of personal data or attacker can still do a lot, whatever they want to do, actually, they can run target phishing scam using the exact name and car information. They can send you the fake Zoom car offers with OTP links. They can even try to do a SIM swap using your phone number, email, and Aadhaar card or some personal detail. A file called fake KYC document with your name. This is a kind of leak open up a lot of risk, especially in India, where the phone numbers are linked to almost with their UPI and Aadhaar banking apps with your name. And this is not even the first time. Zoomcar got breached back in 2018 as well. Around 3.5 billion user data were get leaked and uploaded, and they have with hackers, including their password, Zoomcar history, data security issue, and it's look like they are still playing with it. Okay, now Zoomcar say working with the regulatories and law enforcement, but users point of view, there has not been a direct alert or message using saying hey the data have been exposed, actually, which is honestly disappointing for the users which who are using, because their phone number, car registration are floating online with hackers and they can do whatever they want to do. Number one, if you have ever used Zoomcar, be super cautious of any message or call you had claiming to be their customer support. Essentially, if they mention the Zoomcar account, okay, if they are asking you to click on something or share OTP, update your KYC, just stop, don't do it. Okay. Number two, if you have used same email ID, password or other sites, especially on bank, Gmail, Paytm, etc., just go and change them. I know Zoomcar say password were not leaked, but why take risk? Number three, enable two-factor authentication. Everyone can say whether it's email, UPI, or password, Instagram. Just enable it. It's annoying sometime, I know, but it's actually protective. Number four, if you are seeing strange login alerts using OTP or even junk calls referring to your car or driving license, don't just ignore it. Okay, sign up with trying to use with your identity, and also don't store sensitive information like license, uh, car document, Aadhaar card on your phone. Use a secure storage app for this or a password manager. Just assume that your information has already been leaked and try to protect them. Now let's talk about the biggest issue. Indian platforms are now regularly being targeted just like global companies, but our user protection practice are still weak. Our incidence response is slow and most users don't even know what their rights are. Okay, With the Indian's new DPDP Act, companies are supported to report these breaches quickly and be more transparent with the user, but that's still not happening properly. And unless we as a user don't demand better data protection, these leaks keep happening and we keeps on changing the password and applying the layers of protection. So yeah, I'm sharing these details because it's actually important. Most people don't know until something bad actually get happen. If you are watching this, please take it serious and help others also to understand. And if you want to stay ahead of these threats, follow me